Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Welcome if you are new, hello. And if you're returning, coming back to see some more of me, then thanks very much indeed. I hope that today's look is not too shocking. I was inspired to do it by my friend Debbie from the channel Vinyl Beauty, and I'll explain a little bit more about her channel when we get into the tutorial. But first of all, don't forget to like this video right this second. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And if you'd like some people have done, to buy me a coffee or tea or other beverage of choice, you can go to my Ko-fi account and do just that. Thanks everybody again for doing that. Right, without further ado, we're going to get straight into this slightly more colourful than usual Debbie inspired look. Please do keep on watching. So as you can see, I have my base on, and for new people it's a mixture of things really. It's high-end, low-end, drugstore, whatever you want to call it, mixture. So it's KVD Vegan Beauty Lock-It Foundation. It's Revolution concealer, it's Wet n Wild blush, and it's Elf contour, except it's not really contour, it's a bronzer, which is a very sort of what's the word, cool toned bronzer in a little pot. It's a cream bronzer, cream Wet n Wild blush, and then I've just put a little bit of one of the eyeshadows that I'm using over the top to give an appearance of a dark purple blush, and then a little bit of MUA highlight there. It's Kiko lipstick. I don't actually know if they have this black anymore. I'm getting to the end of mine, so I am going to have to go in and see if I can get another one, but the last time I walked past the shop I sort of looked and I couldn't see that they had any more on the shelf. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to attempt to get the other side to look reasonably similar to this side. So the first thing to do is to sketch out where you want the basic framework to be. So the first thing to do is to go up the side. So what we'll do is we'll go up. Oh, this is so difficult trying to get it really symmetrical. We'll just go this way very carefully. When I did it on the other side, I did it with a softer eye pencil, but I think this is probably the way to go. This is my lovely NYX Epic ink liner, which is one of the best eyeliner felt tips you can get, in my opinion. So then we start here and just try and do it really, really lightly. Try to get it to come out and meet it basically. There. Huh. It's probably, let me just turn my mirror over. Oh, it's not massively out. No, it's not massively out, so that's okay. Right, well, as I was saying in the introduction, the inspiration for this came from my friend Debbie, who has a channel called Vinyl Beauty. And the name of the channel is actually very apt because she does quite a lot of looks inspired by album covers. And of course, I'm just using Revolution Pro blank canvas crayon here because it's white. Yeah, she she collects records, vinyl records, and she collects eyeshadow palettes. So Vinyl Beauty is a really good name for her channel. And she recently did a Kate Bush inspired look. She's just recently done a Toya Wilcox, I believe. These names may not be super familiar to younger viewers, but others will know them, of course. And the thing with Debbie is she's a proper collector. She collects the palette, the packaging, everything that goes along with it, and she just keeps them all. So if you go over to her channel, she will have there some guides about what she's got in her collection. Makes all of ours look quite paltry, but there we are. And I think her idea about doing album cover inspired looks is terrific, because album cover art is some of the greatest art that there ever has been of the late 20th century. Now with hers, what she did was she used the Blend Bunny Surge palette, which, if you know anything about makeup at all, you'll know is fabulous and a must-have. If you know anything about me, you'll know that I'm on a palette no buy, so it means I haven't got it. So I thought I'll try and use her idea, but using, as far as I can, single eyeshadows, pigments, neons if I can. So I've got a couple by Helen E, and I really like these. I got them to use as water activated pigments, but they're just, you know, they're great on their own as well, just dry. So I'm starting off with the purple near the edge, and I'm just going to try and put as much on as is humanly possible. It's very difficult when you get to the edge, trying to get it to behave and stay in the lines. But it can be done, perhaps not by me, but maybe by you. There we go. Oh, this is just going to be all over the shop, I'll tell you now. I can see now from here that this is so asymmetrical, it's ridiculous. But do we care? No, we do not. And that's the whole thing. As long as it's, you know, fun to do, you like the end result. Makeup is fun. That is the key. Please excuse my runny nose. It's just a, what's the word? Genetic thing. I said looking for my blue brush. Ah, here it is. Now, blue was the one colour I haven't got a single in, so I'm using my Sample Beauty Hydrographic palette, because if you've ever seen any of my peacock looks, you'll know how beautiful this palette is. So I'm just going to put the blue on next. And it is gorgeous. It's called Dory, like the fish in Finding Nemo. And the thing with this look is it's not a blended look inside the shape. It's just slightly. Oh, let me put a bit more on there. It's just slightly blended. Meh. Okay, so the next colour is this gorgeous green colour, and this is another Helen E pigment. I got them a while ago, so I don't know if you can still get them, but they're not expensive. She's got her own website, Helen E, so you can look her up. So it's Helen the name and E the letter. I mean, you can obviously live your life just doing black makeup looks, but I think colour is such an amazing thing. And if, like me, all your clothes are black, then your makeup gives you a chance to get a little bit of colour going. When I say a little bit, you know what I mean. A tremendous amount. So I'm just going to finagle the edge there. As I say, not blend it, but just make it so it's not a straight line. So there's that. And then in the same series there's a pink one. I don't know if they've got names. I don't think they have. Nothing on the bottom. So no, nothing on that one either. Looks like that. So we take the pink one outside. The only trouble with these things is they are dangerous to work with, because you take it the wrong way and bosh, it's on the floor and it's everywhere. It's not like a palette where if you drop it, the worst thing that happens is maybe it cracks. But here, a big pot of pigment all over the carpet is not really what you want. See, outside the lines, I'm trying to do a tiny bit of blending. And then I'm going along the top slightly, just to about there, I think. So I'll go backwards, work backwards. How's that? Yeah, that's sort of what I'm going for, ish. And then, oh, nearly dropped that one. What we're going to do is, I just happen to have my Beauty Bay Pastels palette here, and there's the colours of that in case you don't know it. And the pink in this will help me blend out the edges of this very loud neon pink. So there's that. Then we're going to get a different brand this time. I don't know if you remember, but I did do a video a while ago featuring Bose Beauty, and these come in sweet little pots like this, and this is a pigment, and I think it doesn't say on the pot, but from memory I think it's called Mango. So here's the Mango, which I could do with a bit more on this side of. I must say thank you very much to all the new people who have recently subscribed. Lovely to have you on board, and lovely to see some of you commenting as well. Existing viewers are valued in exactly the same way as new subscribers. So if you are an existing viewer, thank you. Now I'm taking the pastels again because there is an orange in here too. So I'm just using the old trusty tea towel to wipe my brush, and there's an orange, there we go, you can see it, called Golden Hour, It's very faint. It's very difficult to read. I'm going to say it says golden hour. If it doesn't, I'm sure somebody will tell me in the comments. And I'm just going to fluff the edge of it with that. Then we're quickly going to go back with the purple that I forgot. And just put that there. And purple and orange are lovely together, I always think. And what was I going to tell you about that green? Oh yes, this green here, this lovely, lovely neon green is the colour I've chosen for the accent in the bathroom I'm hoping to get done soon. Yeah. Very dark apart from that. Dark grey of varying hues. But inside the shower, lime green. I think it's going to look gorgeous, but there we are. Yellow. And it just so happens that I have a Sample Beauty pigment in the shade Bel Air. I don't know if you remember when I got this. I think it was part of my retirement haul off the top of my head. And I remember saying at the time, don't know what I'm going to do with the yellow pigment, but I know it'll come in useful one day. And here it is, coming in useful. It really is yellow. It's quite glorious, actually. It's very, very bright yellow and very pigmented and very lovely. I would be thrown out of worldwide gothery were I to wear any clothes of this colour, but I think I can get away with makeup. And of course, I jest slightly because you can wear whatever you like. And especially if you're my age, you can wear whatever you like. And no one is going to tell you not to, because you've been there, done that. And once you get over a certain age, doesn't really matter, as you know. Now, a few people did join me in last week's video, it was, in agreeing that, you know, you can wear what you like, and if so-called friends and or family don't like it, hard cheese is the polite version of what we respond to them. I'm taking the yellow in the pastels palette, which is called First Light. There we go, First Light. And I'm just gonna blend that up there like that. Yeah, this isn't looking as bad as I thought it was going to, so that's good. Where's that blue brush? Oh, there it is. So I say spring is in the air, and then blow me down if it doesn't start getting all hideous and cold and sleety and snowy again. So never count your chickens. Now I have got another Sample Beauty pigment here, and this one is called A Year, and this is a very, I don't know if you can even see it without me spilling it everywhere, but oh, it's so beautiful, so beautiful. And oh, primer water, not licking the brush, using primer water to dampen the brush, dip it in the pigment and get it there, like so. So pretty. These Sample Beauty pigments really do go on and on and on forever. I mean, I've had this one 4 years, 5 years, something like that, and it's still going strong. Barely even made a dent in it. If you know, if it was solid, and you could make dents in it, but it's a pigment, so you can't. But I mean, they are quite. I can't read how much you get in there because it's too small, but that's how big it is. Right, the next thing to do is to go over the line and make it a bit more so that you can see it. And this is, I'm using the Barry M High Vis water activated or primer water activated liner just to get it going. Very, very difficult to do, and try and get a point on the end of it or not. And now on this side I've done some vagary that I wasn't massively keen on, so I don't know if I will do the same on the other side. I don't think I will. No, I mean, I was inspired by watching an artist on YouTube yesterday, and you know what it's like, sometimes you fall into the trap of thinking, oh, that looks so lovely, wish I could do that. Yeah, why not? And then you have a go, and then you realise that that's why they're artists and you're not. So taking the NYX Epic Ink liner again and just doing a bit of ordinary lining, which is now of course bleeding because it's just wants to annoy me. I'm not quite sure why it does that. Does anyone know? Can you tell me if you know why it does that? Maybe because it's this powder is so dry? I don't know. That's about the height of it, really. What I might do, actually, yes, let's go back and have a bit more fun. There, that's a bit more me. Yeah, I was going for a sort of underwatery, what's the word, sort of seaweed frondy sort of idea, but no, didn't really happen. Right, okay, give me 2 seconds to put the other lash on, and then I'll come back and you can see how it looks properly finished. Stand by. And there it is. It's pretty colourful, I know, but I pretty much think that it's along the lines of things that I can feel comfortable with, and obviously I would go out wearing it, of course, there's no question about that. Maybe. Whether or not Mr. Jane came with me, I don't think I could swear 100% that he would, but there we go. Thanks ever so much if you've got this far. Do please remember to obviously like, subscribe, blah de blah de blah. Everyone keeps telling me now in the comments that they're kissing their pets for me, so please keep doing that. All these pets all around the world going, who? What? Who's kissing me? But maybe they watch the show along with you. Maybe they do. That would be nice. Do please take care of them. If there's any other animals that you meet as you go through your life, take good care. They can't tell you when they're hurt or sad or worried or upset, so just be as kind as you can to them. Don't forget, you're never too old. You're never too old, especially if you stay strange. Bye for now, everyone. See you next time.